Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel. Today I am here to do a makeup tutorial, but it is more of a neutral makeup tutorial that of course I added some flares to. But again, this is a full face. You can choose to not use certain things and to skip certain processes. So for this makeup tutorial, I'm focusing mainly on these new NYX products that I bought, and it is the Lip Lingerie in Exotic, the Rocker palette in Heart of Gold, and the Cream Highlight and Contour palette in Deep. So these are the three things that are new that I wanted to incorporate in one look. This is my first time using a cream highlight. I've used a cream contour before, but I've never used a cream highlight. It's different. I guess I don't know how to use cream, but other than that, it's fine. This palette is just beautiful neutral palette. So I'm showing you guys how to use that. And then of course, this is one of my new lipsticks. Also, if you want to check out the swatch video for this lip and the new soft matte lip creams from NYX that I got, you can go ahead and click the link right up above. But yes, let's get started with this tutorial. Alright guys, we're starting with the eyeshadow primer. I'm using my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm not going to use any of my NYX jumbo eye pencils because this is a very natural, neutral look, so keep it that way. Next, I'm going in with the brown from the Rocker palette that I think is really pretty, and it's pretty much my skin tone, which is why I really like this color. And I'm using a blender brush to put it all over my lid, everywhere. I'm going to be blending out this dark purple brown color from my outer V and bringing it into my crease, but I'm not doing it so dark that it looks like I'm about to go out at night. I'm doing it more for a subtle daytime look, so I am using a fluffier crease brush to blend this all out. I'm going to go back in with that brown, and I'm going to use that to blend out the color again because I'm trying to keep it lighter versus more of the smoky out. I don't want it smoky. And I'm putting that dark brown or the light brown also on my lids. I'm using my favorite NYX highlight, Blame It on Midnight, for my eyebrow highlight. Self-explanatory, you guys pretty much know I live by this one. I hope they never ever run out of this one, never discontinue this NYX, just FYI. Then after this, I'm going in with my all-time favorite NYX eyeshadow, Dance in the Tides, and I'm using that as my transition color from my eyebrow to my eyeshadows, and just blending. I want my lines to be blended to the gods. And then I'm gonna actually start retouching every area that I did. So Blame It on Midnight for my eyebrow. I'm going back into the Rocker palette for the brown, the dark brown and the light brown, and just retouching everything that I've blended out just to make sure all the color is there. I'm tightlining with the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm using the e.l.f. Slanted Eyeliner brush, mainly because the brush on this is just too skinny for me, and I wanted to tightline and give myself a slight wing. I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Orange, covering my dark spots, the darkness underneath my eyes, around my nose, and my lips. And I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Next, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation with a e.l.f. small stipple brush and just blending that all into my skin. I'm using this NYX Cream Highlight and Contour palette, mainly with the highlight. As you guys can see, it's pretty much my skin tone, which is perfect if you want a natural daytime look for work, just in general. I've worn this look 3 or 4 times already just because of how natural the look. And I'm using my Sephora Bright Eye Gel Concealer just a little bit to give myself a pop. You can check my video out on that if you want. I'm going to set it with my Sacha Buttercup, which has become my new setting powder, and for many reasons, as you guys have heard on YouTube plenty of times, it definitely lives up to its mark in my personal opinion. I'm gonna get all the excess off. I don't need it to bake. You don't need it to bake. And I'm just gonna take the contour from this palette. Now the deep palette contour, I feel like it could be a little too dark if you put it on really thick, so I definitely recommend little as possible unless you're a darker skin tone. Next, I'm going to set my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder and my e.l.f. powder brush. I'm using my favorite blush, the NYX Cinnamon, to bring some life back into my cheeks. It's a beautiful orange, and orange is a great color for women of color in a natural look. I'm using that pink champagne color from the eyeshadow palette for a slight highlight. I'm not doing too much. Again, this is more of a natural look. You want your skin to look like it's naturally glowing. And combat against that oily skin during the day, I'm using my matte setting spray from NYX, and I'm going to tightline my bottom lash with this Wet n Wild copper. You can use white if you want, nudes if you want, just don't make it too dark. And then I'm going to just flush that dark brown across my lower lash line. I'm not going to tightline it, it's just to give me a little bit of color down there. I don't know how to explain why I do what I do on that one. But of course, you guys know, for me, every look has an inner tear duct color. So this is what I'm doing right here. I'm also bringing it out a little bit on my lower lash line. Again, you don't have to do this. I personally just really love the way this makes my eyes pop. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Miss Manga mascara as my first mascara. I'm going to be layering mascaras. I used to layer mascaras all the time. And then I just recently stopped because of Miss Manga, but I realized that Miss Manga looks really good with another Maybelline mascara, and it's a volumizing mascara. I think it's called the Great Lash Mascara. Yes, it's called the Great Lash Mascara. And the reason I say this is you see the shape of the brush. The heart shape of the brush is for volume. So I made sure my eyelashes were fully lengthened, but now I'm adding extra volume, and I think it almost gives the look of fake lashes without having to do fake lashes for the day. I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Slim Lip Pencil in Prune, and the reason that I didn't do a usual brown like I do with most of my nudes is that Exotic is a very pretty mauvey pink, and I thought, you know, maybe I could get it to blend better if I used purple. So this is why. And then you see Exotic. I do have a video for this lip and other new NYX products. Just go ahead and click that link right above my head. But I love the way that this lip looks with Prune. I probably will not be using regular browns for my pink nudes ever again because it did exactly what I wanted. So thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Thank you to everyone who entered the giveaway. I hope you guys like this look. This was requested that I do a natural look, so this is totally work appropriate and all of that. So let's get down to the winner. You are going to be getting a special message from me in your YouTube inbox. Check that out. And everyone else, thank you guys so much for the support. Check the description box down below for details.